What's up, guys? What's up, you guys, ladies and gents, man? What's up with it? Today I'll be talking about my spiritual awakening, story time. Just a little glimpse of what I remember is growing into this. Um, First of all, what I think it means. First of all, I'm gonna tell you what it means to me. What my spiritual awakening mean, what it meant to me was like just being born again. You feel me? That like it really felt like God really came along and just tapped me. You feel me? And just like, wake up. You know what I mean? Just like say that you've been just some people just say that you just been asleep. You really been asleep throughout your whole life. You feel me? And God just woke you up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You will know how you will understand. It will resonate with you if you know what that meant. You feel me? Because some people are still asleep. Some people ain't woke up. You feel me? Some people ain't awake. You feel me? Some people are still living a lie. You feel me? So to me, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, imagine just living a whole life. You feel me? Like I was. You feel me? I was living a lie. Really half of my whole life. You feel me? Half of my life. 23 years of my life living a lie. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole childhood, my teenage years, and half of my adult. You feel me? So yeah. So the beginning of my spiritual awakening, bro. I started seeing everything for what it really truly is. You feel me? You feel me? The world, my family, my friends, even myself, truly, myself. You feel me? And mind you, I was still smoking weed heavily. I was smoking weed real heavily. Like, you know what I mean? I was still running the streets real heavily. You know what I mean? And all that, bro. But, like, what sums up, you feel me? Because this is going to be a long story short. And what sums up for me, though, like, once I had started, like, being more awakened, you feel me? Like, I really started knowing, like, the agendas that my family and peers, that people that just around me had against me. You feel me? The intentions, how they really felt. You feel me? Even without them even telling me how they felt. You feel me? It was just, dang, like, I see how you moving. I'm seeing how you acting. I'm seeing your energy, really, and it's talking to me. Like, it was talking. I feel like everything was talking to me. Like, you feel me? Everything, the frequency and all that. You feel me? Like, it talked to me. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Some days I wasn't believing. Some days I wasn't. You feel me? Because see, I was still naive to this awakening. I was still naive about what was really still going on. Because I'm like, I was just gonna blame it on the drugs. You feel me? I was just blaming it on the weed that I was smoking. I might just be high. I ain't really tripping. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't like this. They ain't like that. They ain't doing this. They ain't like that. But pushing the days forward, you feel me? I'm like, dang, I'm still getting this certain type of energy. I'm still feeling this certain type of feelings, you feel me? Towards this situation, towards this person. And like it just coming off of them. It just coming off them, you feel me? And it just rubbing off on me. I'm like, this ain't what I've been feeling. This ain't what I've been, you know what I'm saying, experiencing. So anywho, okay, couple days, you know what I'm saying, just couple days going by. You know. But then once, then I started praying. I started praying more, you feel me? I started praying more, bro. You feel me? I started, you know what I mean, having put more faith into God, you feel me? And bro, I had made a certain type of prayer, bro. You feel me? And I just asked God, is this really true about what's really going on, about people's intentions toward me, about all that? You know what I'm saying? I wants to know the truth. You feel me? I was just praying. I was like, you feel me? If this true, and I'm not tripping, you feel me? I wanted to be shown tomorrow. You feel me? I wanted to be shown. And I kid you not, the next day, bro. Approximately the next day, bro. Bro, I seen real spiritual warfare, bro. I seen real spiritual warfare, bro. Real spiritual warfare. I'm like, dang. I'm really seeing like energy and all that jumping into folks, bro. Like, you feel me? And one thing about this spiritual warfare thing, bro, I knew that the devil was listening to me praying. Feel me? And what the devil did and what the devil was doing, see, this was the warfare against me. The enemy spirit, which was the devil, jumped into everybody that was close to me. He used spirits for everybody to jump to go against me, bro. To go against me. But that was really the whole part of the plan anyway. You know, at the end of the day, it was really the whole plan anyway, though. But yeah, once I started seeing that, you feel me? I'm still naive. I'm still naive, bro. I'm still naive, though. But I'm still like, dang. I'm taking it for granted. Feel me? I'm taking it for granted. And like God's still showing, and God, that's what I'm saying. God was still showing me. He's showing me this shit. Like, he's showing me everything, bro. Unfolding in front of me, bro. Everything, bro. And I was taking it for granted. And he still ain't gave up on me. Thank you, God. But then I said, you know what I mean? I was falling out with my friends, you feel me? I was falling out with everybody, fool. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't really understanding everybody. I wasn't really, like, you know what I mean? My trust went low. Everything went low, bro. I was like, dang. So these motherfuckers really were trying to do that to me, though. So people really were trying to, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, do me bad, like, you know what I mean? Get me gone. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I know this ain't right. But deep down in my spirit, because my spirit was so weak and I'm so low vibrational, it had me get anxiety. It had made me get put in fear. You feel me? And I was like, man, I could be moving like this. You know what I mean? I can't be doing all this, bro. You feel me? Yeah, it's something about this, bro. You feel me? Whole time I still think I'm tripping. I'm still blaming it on the weed, even though I'm still smoking the weed. You feel me? So I'm still moving wrong at the end of the day, though. You feel me? But I knew like, oh yeah, he awakened me. You feel me? I'm awakened now. When I just think back on these situations, I'm like, he done woke me up. You feel me? And now he just trusts me to find it out. You feel me? My higher self. So yeah. Hold on.